bedroom. Wow. Hi, I'm Mo. It is time to go through my current wardrobe and decide what I'm keeping and what I am not keeping so that I can create my new spring-summer capsule wardrobe. A capsule wardrobe is a way of making it easy to shop your closet, making it easy to get ready every day, cutting down on decision fatigue, finding clothes that you really love, finding your personal style, and ideally wearing clothes that you love and that make you feel great all the time. What is a capsule wardrobe? A capsule wardrobe is simply taking a certain number of clothes. It can be an exact number, an approximate number, or a feeling of a number, and wearing those clothes for a certain amount of time. The amount of time can be a month, it can be 3 months, it can be quarterly, it can be seasonal, it can be half a year, it can be a year, or your whole wardrobe might always be a capsule wardrobe and it never changes. I happen to live in a area of the world where the seasons change fairly drastically every 3 to 4 months. So currently we're in March, and the way I usually do my capsule wardrobe is I break it up into seasonal clothing. I'll usually do a winter capsule wardrobe that I wear approximately for January, February, and March, a spring capsule wardrobe that I wear approximately for May, April, and June, a summer capsule wardrobe that I wear for July, August, and September, and a fall capsule wardrobe that I wear for October, November, and December. That's how I have done my capsule wardrobe for 6 or 7 years. But the last 2 or 3 years, I've kind of been slacking on changing out my capsule wardrobe every 3 months, partly because of COVID, partly because my style has changed a lot during COVID times, partly because what I want to wear and what I want to be wearing has changed a lot, definitely because where I'm going and where I'm wearing things has changed a lot. The last 2 years during the pandemic, I really haven't had to swap out my capsule wardrobe every 3 months, but now I'm in a place where I want to swap it out, but I'm not going to be doing it every 3 months. I think that every 3 months for my current style and for my current wardrobe is too often. And so instead of doing a spring, summer, fall, and winter wardrobe, I'm just going to be doing a spring, summer wardrobe and a fall, winter wardrobe. That way I can still swap out a few items here or there as needed as the weather gets colder or hotter, depending on what season we're in, but I don't have to think every 3 months or go through my clothes every 3 months. So today we'll be doing the first step of our spring-summer capsule wardrobe. When I make my capsule wardrobe, I don't go out and buy new clothes. I shop my closet and I go down to my seasonal clothes or clothes that I didn't pick out for that particular capsule and choose some clothes that I want. Sometimes they feel new to me and exciting because I forgot I own them. Sometimes I haven't worn them in several years, so they're like a new find. Or sometimes there's something that I've been longing for and wanting to wear, I've been thinking about in my head, and I can't wait to bring up and incorporate into my capsule wardrobe. Another thing that I want to focus on for this spring summer capsule wardrobe is my new style. Previously, I almost always wore jeans. They tended to be high-waisted jeans and skinny jeans. Definitely during the pandemic, I reached the point where I didn't want to wear uncomfortable pants ever again. Never say never, but for now we're sticking with super comfortable, loose, high-waisted, easy to wear pants, and I have to go through some of the pants that I have and see if these work for me. Over the pandemic, I've gotten into wearing athleisure type clothing, which is kind of funny. I'm definitely more the leisure side of athleisure and very much not the athletic side of athleisure, but I really do enjoy wearing sweatpants, track pants, oversized sweatshirts, more sporty type clothing, and sometimes I really like to wear them in unexpected fabrics or unexpected styles. So changing over to spring summer clothing, finding some of the clothing that I miss and love, keeping in mind that kind of new style that I have been enjoying, and keeping in mind trends that I've been enjoying too. Tie-dye is something that I've been super into lately. I definitely see that trend going forward for me into spring, summer. Another trend that I'm excited to incorporate into my capsule wardrobe this spring, summer is lots and lots of textures. So I have some chunky knits that I want to bring back. I have some velvet pieces that I want to incorporate. Silk is one of the natural fibers that I love to get used. Because of its ethical practices, I would never buy new silk. I try hard not to wear animal fibers when possible, but when they're thrifted, I feel much better about it. Let's pull out everything from my closet. Let's decide what I currently have in my closet that I'm keeping. That's a lot of stuff. A couple of things to note here. There was already a pile here when we first sat down, and those were clothes that had been recently washed. I didn't bother to hang them back up. I just stuck them down because I knew we'd be going through things anyway. There are quite a few items in here that are special occasion clothes or clothes that I only wear once in a while but can't go in the basement because they're delicate or I don't want them to get wear and tear from being in the basement. So some of this stuff is not stuff that I wear every day. I also think that my capsule has gotten a little bit larger and out of control because I haven't been sitting down and going through these steps every time. I've only been picking a few items up from the basement, or I've been purchasing a few items and adding them in to the closet. So not a lot of stuff is getting removed or added in a mindful way. I do think that people shy away from capsule wardrobes a lot of times because they think there are a lot of rules. There are no rules in capsule wardrobes. You can create a capsule wardrobe however you want. You can choose a specific number. A lot of people use the number 33, or you can have a very large capsule wardrobe. My rule of thumb would be to make your capsule wardrobe no larger than you can hold in your closet. I also suggest that you use hangers and hanging clothes as much as possible. I hang almost all my clothes from my capsule and have a small section where I have folded pants. So those that don't go on hangers or don't fit well on hangers, a nice section where I can see all the pants. I think one of the reasons to not exceed your closet space is you want to be able to see all your items. So it doesn't matter how many items you have, but you should be able to easily see and easily access all the items in your closet, because out of sight, out of mind, and you're not going to wear it. So why is it in your capsule anyway? Another thing that I think people focus on is a color palette, and I think focusing on a color palette is great, but you don't have to adhere to any color palette specifically. A lot of capsule wardrobes that you see will be neutral colors: black, white, nude, blue, but you don't have to use those colors at all. Use whatever colors you want. You can have a wide range of colors and a wide range of patterns. You can have a wide range of styles. You can have whatever you feel comfortable in, and that's what's important in your capsule. But one suggestion that I have is that you have items that go together and that are easily interchangeable. So if you're a pattern mixer, go wild with the patterns. If you're all black with an accent color, that's great too. If you love every color of the rainbow and often wear them all together, there's your capsule. I kind of go back and forth. I do like a lot of black. My favorite color is gray, so I have a lot of gray. And in warmer months, I prefer to have some more white clothing. While I like blacks, grays, neutrals, whites, I also love a lot of color. So I will also add a lot of colorful pieces to my capsule as well. One thing that I would also look for in your capsule wardrobe is fibers that you really love. Like I mentioned earlier, I love vintage silk. Cotton is great anytime. Another thing to think about is what era and time and sort of clothing do you like, and put those in your capsule. If you love vintage pieces, use that. If you have a particular style or era that you feel the best in, put that in your capsule. I have a lot of vintage pieces in my capsule. So let's start going through all these clothes. These are a really oversized straight leg jean, really loose kind of boyfriend style. I'm definitely going to be keeping these for spring. Neon yellow pants, definitely keeping these. This is a pair of black leggings that I wear, like biker shorts, black biker shorts that I wear under things, definitely keeping those out. Pair of frame jeans in this engineer style. This is a synthetic fiber. It is a wide leg star pattern and it has this zipper detail on the back. It is quite low cut, so I love to wear a shirt under it. I have worn it with this silver shirt, which is really cute. Although this piece is synthetic and will be too hot in the dead of summer, I want to keep it out for spring. One of the pairs of gray sweatpants that I've been wearing a lot, I'm going to keep this pair of gray sweatpants out for now, but I think when the time comes, this is one that's going to go away. Another jumper play suit that I got last year. You can tell I was obsessed. It reminds me of like a clown suit or something. It's this really low, deep V, oversized, roomy middle. It's got pockets. And then it has a little bit of like the sweatpant leg, and it has an overall kind of sweatpant feel. I think in the spring it'll be great. I think in the summer it'll be too heavy and bulky to wear. This is another jumper slash play suit that I got last year. No pockets. Straight leg. It has the button detail in the front. I didn't get a lot of wear out of this last year because of like the time that I got it. I guess I'll keep this one out for now. This is a thrifted dress that I got. It's not my style of neckline or sleeve, but I do like to wear this one layered. It has a really fun funky back. It does have a little bit of that tie-dye-esque look. Velvet dress that I thrifted in this kind of mauve, unstructured. This is a short velvet skirt. Red cotton skirt. It has the full buttons down the front, it has pockets, and it has a little bit of an elastic waist in the back. But I never wear this skirt. Maybe we'll try to keep this skirt out. It's a good weight. It's a little bit heavy for summer, but it might be perfect for spring. Light weight gray leggings that are great for layering. This is another of my favorite tie-dye shirts. It is a kid size and I just cut the neck so that it wasn't too close on my neck. I wear this one quite often all year round as a layering piece, but I think come summer I'll wear it more. This is a black t-shirt that I thrifted and then bleach dyed. I really like this one. It's getting holes in it from the bleach and I'm thinking about cropping this one this year. This is one of my workplace t-shirts. We usually get t-shirts for events and stuff, and I do love this t-shirt. I have not been wearing it that much. My friend Katie designed the picture on it. I'll keep this one out for now, but I might swap it out. This is a hand-me-down from my father-in-law. It went to my husband first. Sort of fisherman style cardigan in gray. I love this one, but it's really hot. It's a synthetic fiber, although I love to layer it even in the spring. Like I said, there's a lot of knits that I want to bring out in the spring, so I'm going to keep this one in my preservation pile. Fairly newly thrifted, home-dyed, tie-dyed sweatshirt. This one is just a crew neck sweatshirt, cotton. I love this one a lot. I've worn it in a couple videos. This is my favorite sweatshirt that was found at my job. I love this huge, oversized gray sweatshirt. I'm definitely keeping this out. This is just a great yellow vintage t-shirt. I told you I was into the tie-dye. Another tie-dye top that I've been loving is this oversized crop sweatshirt. It doesn't have pockets, but I do love this one. It has a hood, which is really nice. This was a hand-me-down that I got at a clothing swap. I love this. It's a crop top, short sleeve. It has a button detail on the back, and I love to wear this with that star jumper. This is a fun one. It's like oversized. It kind of has these flutter sleeves. It does have like a sheer element to it, so you do have to wear something under it. This is one of my favorite filming shirts. This is a hand-me-down from Emily. It is originally, I think, a Madewell shirt. It's oversized on me, super pleated, super black. I love to wear this one when I'm filming. Definitely gonna keep this. This is a fairly recently thrifted, super soft, oversized, cropped t-shirt, and of course it is tie-dyed. I'll be keeping this out. Here are some tank tops. This is a preservation piece and something that I wear. Really great tie-dyed tank top, super, super summery. And then I have this kind of cheap, weird yellow tank top. This is thrifted. I got this sometime last year. I was on a little velvet kick, as you can tell, but I do want to do spring velvet because I just love that look so much. This one is a tough one to wear because of the fit and because of the color. Haven't found a color that really goes with it, or not one that I have in my closet. I would love to figure out how to style this. This is one of my favorite hand-me-down yellow sweaters. This is a hand-me-down gray cropped sweater. This is one of my all-time favorite sweaters. I'm going to keep this one in my spring closet because this is a great spring layer. This is a great vintage flannel in all beautiful Easter-like pastels. I'm definitely gonna keep this out. One of my favorite vintage pieces. It is a vintage handmade bright orange and red sweater vest. It's so cute. The colors that I'm seeing are like bright colors. I see a lot of yellows, reds, a lot of gray, of course. A little bit of purple. I think I'd like to bring in some greens, maybe some bright blues would be a way to go. Maybe there's a few that are in the wash right now, but those are all the clothes in my wardrobe. I also have a lot of clothes that I keep in my closet just because they're safer there, like my wedding dress or my favorite old hoodie. The clothes that were in my fall capsule that I want to keep out for spring are going to stay in my closet, and then everything else is going to go downstairs into storage. Since I'm doing something a little bit different where I have a spring and summer capsule, I will have to change out some items. So what I'm thinking I might do is keep like a reserve of summery things downstairs. Let me know what you thought of all the clothes. Did you have a favorite clothing item? Was this helpful to learn about how I curate my capsule wardrobe? Was this helpful to learn some of my tips and tricks for capsule wardrobe? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.